By now, you're probably realizing that you're gonna need cobalt paste for quite almost literally everything in Dune Awakening. Today I'm gonna show you the personal path that I take that gets me about 7,500 Erythrite crystals in a single run. This is enough to last you for a while, about 4,000 cobalt paste. Real quick though, I do want to thank you guys so much for the 10,000 subscribers. We are doing a $100 giveaway currently on our Discord. All you have to do is join the top link in the description and be a subscriber to this YouTube channel to be eligible. I always start this run on the far left of the rift and go in at the main entrance. As you're making your way down the rift, you'll want to pass this first little turnoff and you'll keep going to the left. As you make your way further into the rift, this is where you'll see the next off ramp and you want to make your way onto this one. I do also want to clarify that there are multiple runs for Erythrite crystals, but this is just the personal one I use that works for me and the things that I do. So I just figured I'd share it with you in case yours wasn't personally as optimized as this one. You'll keep driving along this edge until you come across two Erythrite crystals surrounding a giant entrance to one of the caves. At this point, you'll want to mine the first crystal and then you'll want to hop out and take out the NPCs that are protecting the entrance. Afterwards, you'll want to get the Erythrite crystal that's on the other side of the wall, and then you'll want to make your way inside the cave. As you head in the cave, you'll notice there's Erythrite crystals around the ceiling that you can hopefully reach with your buggy. Some of them you can't reach, and I typically just skip those. Once you get in a little deeper, you'll notice there's another scythe cave, and you actually cannot drive inside of it, so you'll need to bring a hand harvester so you can go in there and clear it out. There's a lot of Erythrite nodes in here, so you'll definitely not want to miss them. There's also a blueprint chest down in this cave, so you might not have known that's there, and you can loot that every time you do an Erythrite run. Once you're finished harvesting the side cave, then you can hop back in your buggy and start making your way towards the exit of the cave. And you'll notice there's two more nodes waiting for you at the end. Once you've exited the cave and you've looted the two nodes to your right, you'll want to keep going right on the ledge. You'll make your way until you come across another similar entrance as the last one. You'll want to grab the Erythrite crystal that you can reach and then clear out the mobs protecting the other one in the entrance. You'll barely have entered the cave and then you'll realize the foot cave is to your left and you'll want to hop out and clear out the entire cave again with your handheld miner. You'll obviously get a much higher yield if you're using an MK6 cut array. Once you're done clearing out the foot cave, you'll hop back in your buggy and continue your way through the cave, obviously harvesting everything you can reach along the way. As you make your way to the end of our run, this is where the exit of the next cave is, and you'll notice there's two more Erythrite crystals on the outside. You'll obviously want to pick these up with your buggy, and then from here, you're halfway filled on your buggy inventory. Meaning that doing this full run backwards will give you a full inventory's worth of Erythrite crystals. Erythrite crystals have a 15-minute respawn time, and since I'm in Hogga Basin farming, I'm typically listening to a podcast, listening to music, or watching YouTube videos. So I'll sit here and wait for it to spawn again for 15 minutes. And then from there, what I'll do is as soon as they spawn, I'll hit the exact path except opposite. And by the time you get done with the very end, you'll have an absolute full inventory load worth of 7,500 Erythrite crystal ore. Erythrite crystal is probably one of my least favorite things to farm because it's so tedious and boring, but at least I know if I can pull this run off once or twice a month, I can get 4,000 plus cobalt paste each run. I hope this video helps you out on your Erythrite crystal endeavors, and thank you guys for watching my content.